This trip is gonna be good. I can't wait.
A trip? What do you mean? Like, a day trip?
Nah, longer than a day trip.
Well, there's no way I can go. Did you forget that the baby is due this month? It's only a few more weeks until the due date.
How can I forget? All I see is that massive stomach every day. You look like a whale. This trip isn't with you. I would have told you about that if that were the case. This is a trip for me. You know, with the baby coming and everything, I won't have many chances to get away. I've got to take the chance while I can and get away for a little while, for my sanity.
A little while? How long are you actually planning on going? And who are you going with? Friends? Or by yourself?
Is that really important? I'll go and come back, that's all you need to know.
Wait, so you won't tell me who you're going with?
Who I'm going with doesn't really concern you because you won't be coming on the trip. If you were coming, I would fill you in on all the details, but in this situation you should definitely just take it easy at home. I'll go off on a short trip, come back, and the baby will probably be due. The timing will be perfect, I bet.
Jimmy, the due date is 7 days away, but it's not unheard of for the baby to come early. What if the baby comes early and you're not here? Also, with the heavy snow lately, there's no way I can get to the hospital without you. I really think you should reconsider this trip or whatever you're calling it.
What's the chance of that happening? Like, 1%? There's no way it's coming early. Besides, you'll be able to figure it out, you're a big girl.
Why would you say something like that? Honestly, if I really get stranded, I'm going to have to take a taxi.
Don't take a taxi. You know how expensive those are? We're not made of money, you know. Just get your friend to drive you.
This is crazy. Honestly, why are you going on a trip so close to the baby's birth?
I've been planning this trip for a while, Elise. It's something I've been really looking forward to. The timing now is the best it could be. Like I said, it's gonna get really crazy and hectic after the baby comes. Now's my only chance.
The timing isn't good at all though. I wish you would consider me and the new baby a little bit more. It's totally irresponsible to be heading out on a trip at this time.
What do you want me to do? Rub your feet? Cook up pasta dinners for you? I've been doing all that and frankly, I'm getting a bit tired of it. I know pregnant women need to eat, but you've been really ballooning up. Like, I think you might have gone a bit overboard with the big appetite.
Are you insulting me? You know I need to eat extra to feed the baby, right? I guess you wouldn't know because you don't have a child growing in your stomach.
Geez, can't you take a joke? It's normal to gain a bit of weight, but... never mind.
Have you talked to your mother? It seems like your father isn't doing very well at all. His health is really suffering.
Yeah, I know. I talked to her.
So, you really think that now is a good time for a trip?
Between you and me, the sooner the old man croaks, the sooner I'll get that inheritance money. We've talked about how nice that money is gonna be for us. Maybe we can get that hot tub you've always wanted.
What? We've never talked about anything like that.
That's one of the reasons I booked this trip. It's quite a nice hotel. It even has champagne service.
I can't believe you. How can you be so inconsiderate? Your dad is not doing well at all and you're already thinking about money?
You and your mother keep telling me save money for the baby this, put aside money for the future that. Now's my only chance to spend a little on me. You understand too, right? It can't all be hard work, there's gotta be some play too. All work and no play makes Jimmy a dull boy.
That selfishness, where did that come from? You used to be so kind. To me, my mother, everyone. You've really changed lately. Taking an extravagant trip and staying in a nice hotel when your father is sick and you've got a baby on the way? I think you need your head checked.
You don't understand me at all. I'm the one earning the money which pays for the house, food, the car, everything. Where's the appreciation? Where's the respect? Is that too much to ask? After all I do for you, you just criticize me and complain that I'm doing the wrong thing. Don't you think a break is good? Work-life balance, remember?
I'm only criticizing you because what you're doing is completely out of line.
All right then. I don't think you'll ever understand my way of thinking. You tell me to think more of you, but I think you need to reassess your priorities. If we got divorced, you would be in a bad spot, Elise. Remember that, okay?
Unreal, Jimmy. You've honestly changed. I don't even know who you're going on this trip with. That's not shady at all.
I told you, that's not important. It doesn't concern you. Anyways, I just wanted to let you know I'm going, and there's nothing you can do to change my mind now. One more thing. Do you think you could lose some weight after the baby is born? I'm having a hard time finding you attractive with this extra weight.
Shut up. You've said enough. I'm not gonna let you go on this trip. I'm calling your mother.
The next day.
What? Did you shove me in the storage shed? The doors are locked.
I had to do it, Elise. I'm sorry, but you were just getting on my case too much. You would have never let me go on this trip.
Whatever. I don't care about that trip. Let me out of here, it's cold. It's gonna keep snowing tonight and might get dangerous. This is serious, Jimmy.
Yeah, well maybe you should have thought of that before you started calling me all those names. Inconsiderate, irresponsible. Those names don't feel nice, do they? And there's a window in there, right? It's insulated too, so it shouldn't be that bad. Just enjoy the lovely scenery as the snow falls.
There's not even a heater in here. This is nuts. You're nuts. I really can't believe you took it this far.
Well, just take the night in there to recollect your thoughts. Then, maybe when I come back tomorrow you'll be able to treat me a bit kinder. Like a husband should be treated.
Your reasoning is totally backwards. I really can't take this. You locked me in our storage shack with no heater, no food, nothing. I might die, literally.
Don't overreact, Elise, you'll be okay. Just take some time to think, and I really feel that you will come out of this with a better idea of all that I provide for our family. And hopefully a bit more respect for me. Remember, a good wife should follow and obey her husband. That's the way she learns how to act and behave in public. It's common knowledge.
All right, Jimmy. I'm thinking about what you've said, and I think I can understand. You just want a little more respect, and to feel appreciated. I understand that. That's a very normal human feeling. I can definitely relate. So, would you please just let me out of here? It's honestly getting really cold.
Huh? I just said I'm coming back tomorrow. You can take some more time to think about it. I'm already out the door. Actually, I'm pretty late meeting my friend. I should have been at the meetup spot ages ago.
Are you serious? You're really gonna leave me in this storage shed? What the hell is the matter with you?
Take your time to think and I'll be back by tomorrow. Okay? See ya.
No answer. Jimmy. This is not safe for the baby. Think about the baby.
A few minutes later.
Elise, how are you feeling? I know the due date for the baby is coming up, so I thought I should call. But I need to let you know that Robert is not doing very well. I think that it would be best if you and Jimmy came here tonight, just to see him. I sent a message to Jimmy, but for some reason he didn't answer.
Jane. Thank God. I don't have good reception in here, but I need your help. I'm in a storage shed outside of our house. You gotta get the key and get me out of here, quick.
What? Where is Jimmy? He's not with you?
No, he's not. He went on a trip. I'll tell you more later, just come.
What? You mean the shed outside? You'll freeze in there. What do you mean a trip? At a time like this? That's crazy.
Yeah. He was talking about the inheritance money. That's why he decided to spring for a high-class hotel. I actually don't know who he with, he wouldn't tell me.
Oh my God. My own son did that? I'm so sorry, Elise. I can't say how mortified I am to hear that.
Jane, my phone battery is gonna die soon. It's cold too, my fingers are already cramping up. It's hard to type messages.
I'm sorry, Elise. I'll be on my way.
Please come. I'll fill you in more later. My phone's gonna die.
All right, I'm heading right over now. I'll bring Tom too, he can help if we run into any problems. Is the gate open? We should be able to get in, right? Elise, are you there? Elise.
The next day.
I'm on my way back. After we talked yesterday morning, I didn't hear anything from you. What happened? I thought about it after. Locking you in the storage shed might have been going a bit overboard. I'm sorry about that, I just got a bit heated, that's all. How's everything going anyway? Were you able to think a bit about us? And, you know, how you need to respect me.
Get over to the house, Jimmy. Right now. We're all waiting for you.
Huh? Who's all waiting? Elise, what's going on?
This isn't Elise, Jimmy. This is your mother. I know what you did. Locking your pregnant wife in a storage shed. During a snowstorm, no less. What were you thinking about going away on a trip at this time? Honestly, I am out of words to say to you.
Mom? Why are you using Elise's phone?
Jimmy, you need to take responsibility for what you did. You really messed up this time, and I honestly don't know how you're going to get out of it.
Is everything okay with Elise? Nothing bad happened, right? And who's all gathered at the house? What happened?
Enough. Get over to the house now. I'll explain the situation to you after you get here. I'd rather not say it over the phone. The whole family is here, Jimmy. They know what you did. How you went on a trip right when your father was very sick. They all know how you locked your pregnant wife in that storage shed.
Listen, Mom, I have a good reason for all of this. You don't even know the full story. Don't go jumping to conclusions and giving everyone the wrong idea now.
Fine, when you're here, we can talk. Directly. Anyway, we are all waiting for you to get here. Come soon.
3 days later.
Elise, are you okay? I was really worried. I'm glad that everything turned out okay.
Huh? What do you want? Don't pretend to worry about me. I don't need your fake sympathy.
I'm not just saying it, I was really worried. I kept thinking about you, even after I went on that trip.
Oh, is that so? That's why you ignored those texts from me and your family? You must have been really worried.
No, I would have replied, just the reception was bad. I really wanted to, believe me.
Wow, your tune sure has changed. It's too late though. Perhaps if you really had checked your phone, you could have properly said goodbye to your father. You know that he passed away just hours after you went on that trip. You missed your final chance to say goodbye to him.
I know. I went to my parents' house and all of the family were waiting there. They were all really sad. Super gloomy atmosphere.
You don't seem too choked up about it.
Nonsense. I care a lot. Like I care about you too. By the way, how's the baby?
I told you, don't ask about me. How was your little getaway with Charlotte?
Huh? What are you talking about?
That's who you went with, isn't it? Charlotte Richardson, I think it was. When your father passed, your mother called the hotel to get a hold of you, and the hotel staff told her the name of your partner.
Why did she call the hotel? That's supposed to be my private trip. What is she doing butting into my business? Besides, it was a business trip. Charlotte is my coworker, and we were meeting customers there.
Oh yeah? So that's why you were saying I deserve to have some fun and I need some me time. Not to mention that champagne service. That really sounds like a lot of business.
You don't know, Elise. You weren't there. I did plenty of business.
It doesn't matter. We're getting a divorce.
What? You don't mean that, do you?
This past week, you really showed your true colors. I found out who you really are. Someone who is heartless and only cares about himself. Locking me in the storage shed, not picking up the phone calls from your family when your father was deathly ill? Unforgivable.
But you're pregnant with our baby, Elise. We are going to start a family, like we've always talked about.
Why would I want to start a family with a piece of garbage like you? You're dead to me, Jimmy.
Well, I admit that locking you in that storage shed might have been a bit overkill. I never thought that it would drop below zero either. That was a real surprise to me. So, like I said, I'm really, really glad you are okay.
It's too late to apologize. Your words are pointless. Anyway, I'm not even pregnant with your child anymore.
What? Did something happen to the child?
No. The baby was born. I'm not telling you where. You're not allowed to see it.
What? Why wouldn't you tell me something that important? Remember, that is my kid as much as it is yours. I deserve to know.
You deserve to know? Okay, why didn't you stick around to see the baby be born? Oh yeah, you were away cheating on me with your coworker. Not that I care. After this, we're done, and I am going to do my best to raise this baby. Alone.
What? As the father, I demand to see him.
It's actually a little girl. After the divorce goes through, you're going to need to pay child support. I've already got a list of other expenses that I'm going to have a lawyer look at. Raising a child as a single mother isn't easy, but it's better than raising her with you.
Elise, is this some kind of dark, twisted joke? Like, if this is true, I really can't take it. I need to see her. She's my daughter, for God's sake.
It's not a joke. This shouldn't even be a surprise to you. Your mother totally understands too. She's on my side in this.
My mother? Why is she even involved in this? You should have told me first.
Well, after you locked me in that shed, I had to ask your mother and brother to let me out. Luckily, they saved me before it got too freezing in there. But after that, I talked to your mother for a long time. We discussed the truly inconsiderate things you had done, and she decided to have you written out of the will.
What? Written out of the will? Stop it. What are you saying, Elise? That was supposed to be my inheritance money, but you had to go and mess with it. I'm really gonna get you back for this.
Is that a threat? Anyway, don't blame me. It was your family's decision. They decided as a group, as far as I know.
No, no, no. I have a right to that money. I am his son in blood. What the hell? How did it come to this?
The family came to the decision, and I think it is a fair one, considering what you did. Your mother also very considerately offered a small sum of money to me to raise the child. She was absolutely heartbroken by the whole situation. Which is totally understandable.
Elise, let's talk about this. This whole situation is getting way out of hand.
I don't want to ever hear your annoying voice again. You gotta go be alone for a long time and think about what you've done. Go live in that storage shed, you heartless troll. After giving birth to a beautiful baby girl, I contacted Jimmy's mother, who prevented Jimmy from going to the hospital and seeing the new baby. Then I decided to spend some time with my family. My parents helped me out a lot with the baby while I figured out where to go from there. Jimmy, on the other hand, was truly shocked by the fact he didn't receive anything from his father's inheritance. But what was worse was that, after this situation, his entire family alienated him by ignoring his calls and messages. Predictably, the woman who Jimmy had been seeing on the side found out that he had a wife and immediately left him. The rumor quickly spread around the office as well, leading to some pretty awkward months after his return from the whole fiasco. The atmosphere at his workplace, in fact, got so bad that he chose to quit and find a new job back in his smaller, rural hometown. There, he lived a lonely life, not being able to see either his young daughter nor his family, who had neglected him. It was almost as if he too were trapped in a storage shed of his very own.
Did you really end up going to the hospital? What a drama queen. You're making such a big deal out of nothing.
Wait, are you serious right now? Are you really saying that to me after what your mother did to me?
Of course I am. She's my mother, you know. I love and respect her. A fight between women isn't something I need to be super worried about. It's not like she killed you or anything.
You say that, but she cut my mouth and there's a lot of blood. You don't suddenly punch people like that. We only came to visit her. And yet this is what happened. How can you be so calm and sensitive?
I told you, my mom is a bit possessive of me. She might say some foul things. She's just worried about me and wants the best for me. She doesn't trust anyone easily.
I would have much preferred words than her fists. Your mother punched me. That's not the actions of a person who is a bit possessive. That's the actions of a person who is violent and abusive. She needs help.
Yeah, that was pretty unexpected though. Can you blame her? News like marriage will put someone like her in shock. I'm sure she was just testing you to see if you're a woman who can handle that. She wants to see if you're worthy of me.
You cannot be serious right now. She wasn't testing me. She's just playing crazy. Yeah, but while I was getting beaten by crazy by your mother, I could hear your voice saying, "Here she goes again." You didn't even try to stop her or defend me. You just stood there and watched.
Listen here, Maddie, you can't be calling another person's parents crazy. You're the crazy one that woman raised me. She gave me everything I have. She's the reason I'm successful and happy. You should be grateful to her.
What? You're defending your mother right now? A normal person could easily tell that the one who struck a person would be in the wrong. Does your family not have that kind of common sense? Or are you all brainwashed by her?
Cut it out. You're being extremely rude right now. I'm the man you're marrying. You have no right to be talking to your future husband like this. You should be respectful and obedient to me.
Are you serious right now? I surely hope that you're not expecting to have the man in charge mindset once we get married. You're not my boss or my master. You're my partner and my equal.
Man in charge? I have no reason to be like that. A wife's job is to support her husband. That's normal. You're, of course, going to always be behind me, right? You're going to follow my lead and do what I say.
Whoa. What are you going on about? Where is this old-fashioned mindset coming from? This is the modern world where men and women are on equal footing. I didn't know people with that mindset still existed. You're living in the past.
It doesn't matter what era we're in. The power dynamic of men and women hasn't changed. Are you saying that a woman has the strength to protect her man? Don't be ridiculous. Women are the ones that need to be protected. And in return, the women can comfort the men. That's how it works.
Protect? What about protecting women from in this day and age? I have no intentions of quitting my job. You know that, right? We're both going to be working, so that means we're on equal footing. We're both contributing to our household and our future.
What are you talking about? Of course we're both going to work. That's normal. There's no way I would pick a woman who thinks that she can provide for her man alone. That would be humiliating for me. You're going to work, but you're also going to take care of the house and the kids. That's your duty as a wife.
Hang on. What do you mean? The first portion of what you were saying makes sense. But you still expect the woman to have to care for the man along with all of that? I don't think I get what you're saying. You're contradicting yourself.
Of course I expect that. What, are you still out of it from those hits? A woman can't survive without being married, right? Love is like a life goal, isn't it? A man isn't like that, though. He has other things to worry about, like his career and his reputation.
What are you going on about? That isn't true. That's a sexist and outdated stereotype. Women can have their own careers and reputations too. And men can have the love as a life goal as well. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, you say that, but you're already at a pretty old age now. You said that you dream of getting married and having a nice happy family. I'm granting you that wish, aren't I? I'm giving you a chance to be happy and fulfilled.
So now you're showing your real personality. You're not the sweet and caring man I fell in love with. You're a selfish and arrogant jerk who thinks he's doing me a favor by marrying me.
Real personality? It's only just because we haven't had conversations like this before. Oh, speaking of conversations we never had. I don't think I like where this is going.
You're making me nervous and scared. What else are you hiding from me?
It's not anything bad. It's just about how once we get married and start living together, Mom wants to live with us as well. She doesn't want to be alone, and she wants to be close to me. She also wants to help us with the housework and the kids.
What did you enter your head as well? What are you talking about? Not anything bad? That lady punched me 5 consecutive times. What do you think would happen if we start living under the same roof? She'll probably kill me in my sleep.
Hey, watch your mouth. This is your future mother-in-law. I'll admit that today wasn't ideal, but that's just because she was a bit angry. She's not usually like that. She's a kind and loving woman who raised me well.
Anybody else would call that being psychotic? Any person who gets mad would try to rationalize and not let their anger take over to beat another person up. She's not kind and loving. She's abusive and manipulative. She needs help.
What did you say? This is exactly the reason why Mama doesn't even like you. You're disrespectful and ungrateful. You don't appreciate her or me. You don't understand our bond.
Wait, Mama? Did you just say Mama? Are you kidding me? You're a grown man who still calls his mother Mama. That's so creepy and weird.
Force of habit. I always refer to her as Mama, but I'm aware of how that seems outside, so I do try to avoid referring to her as that around others. It's not creepy or weird. It's just a sign of affection and respect.
Oh really? I'm starting to get used to these revelations. You're full of surprises, aren't you? And not in a good way.
Anyways, Mama was just unhappy that you were stealing me from her, so it's not a big deal. Once she calms down, she'll be a lot nicer. Just give her some time. She'll eventually accept you and welcome you into the family.
Calm down? Do you mean I'm going to have to deal with being her punching bag until she calms down? I'll pass. I'm not going to put up with that.
Don't be like that. Here, I'll apologize for it today. I'll also talk to Mama for you as well. So let's just brush all of this under the rug, okay? Let's forget about this incident and move on. We have a wedding to plan, remember?
You have no right to be saying that. Why are you acting all high and mighty in this situation? I feel no vibes of you wanting my forgiveness. You're not sorry at all. You're just trying to control me and make you do what you want.
Well, duh. You're the one who should be asking for forgiveness. You get punched a few times and now you change your mind? You have to convince Mama to let us get married and prove to her that you're worthy of me.
Huh? Is there anything in your head? I have no reason to ask for forgiveness. And I have no reason to convince her. You're insane.
You're such a pushover. Well, anyway, make sure to keep an ice pack on your head. I'll give you some time to cool off. You're probably just emotional and hormonal right now. You'll come to your senses soon enough.
No thanks. I have nothing further to discuss with you. Thanks for everything. Goodbye. And don't ever contact me again. You're the worst thing that ever happened to me. You're a nightmare.
The next day.
This is Matthew's mother, Kim. I hear that you're quite the pushover. You're not the type of woman I want for my son. You're weak and pathetic.
Huh? Is there something you need? Contacting me all of a sudden? Did you ask for my contact info from Matthew? Or did you steal it from his phone?
My. You're quite the rude one, aren't you? You have no manners or respect. You don't know how to talk to your elders. You're a disgrace.
You're the one who randomly decided to make your living room a boxing ring. And yet you have the nerve to talk to me about my manners? You're the one who needs to learn some etiquette and decency.
You're exactly the kind of person I thought you would be. A selfish, hard-headed, and ridiculously proud woman. You think you're better than everyone else? You think you can do whatever you want?
Is that so? So then you don't need to be talking with me any longer if that's the case. We both don't get anything out of continuing this conversation. We have nothing in common. And I think we don't have anything to say to each other.
That. Exactly that. How dare you treat your superior like that? Who gave you the audacity to talk back to me like that? You act like you have a choice. Ha, you're nothing but a lowly worm. You should be bowing down to me and begging for my forgiveness.
My superior? Where is the superior you talk about? Oh, you mean my elder? Well, that I could understand. But you're not my elder. You're not my family, okay? You're not even a human being. You're a monster.
You're treating your future-in-law like this? This isn't a good look. I can read other people's auras. That's how I knew. Your aura is pitch black. You aren't fit for my son. You're a bad influence on him. You're a curse.
Oh my. There's so much I could say. Where should I start? Well, if my aura that you can somehow see is pitch black, then that means yours is whatever a black hole is. I have no time to deal with this stupid conversation. If you have something you need to say, hurry up and spill it. Or better yet, just hang up and leave me alone.
You don't want to live in the same house as me? Oh, I get it. You don't want to be a part of my family. Especially being my daughter-in-law.
That's right. Why would I want to live with a criminal? To be part of your twisted family makes me disgusted. And anyone being your daughter-in-law is so pitiful. You're delusional if you think I would ever agree to that.
Criminal? Who are you talking about? Are you accusing me of something? Calling someone a criminal? Why did Matthew choose a girl like you? You're a liar and a troublemaker.
Of course it's you. Who else would it be? No one else would do such a thing. You're the one who assaulted me, inflicted pain on me, and violated the law.
Huh? What did I do? I don't remember doing anything wrong. I only punched you and you're making such a fuss over it. You're exaggerating and overreacting. Are you trying to make me look bad?
You still haven't apologized for it. The least you could do is say that you're sorry for punching me. But no, you're too proud and stubborn to admit your mistake. You're too blind and ignorant to see your fault.
Huh? Why do I need to apologize? You're the one who is trying to marry my son. Which means that you are trying to steal him from me. You deserve to be punched. And you should be saying sorry.
I have never once said that I had any intentions of that. Anyways, rest assured, I'm not marrying your son anymore. I'm done with him and his family. I'm also done with you and your nonsense.
Wait, really? You're not marrying my son? And you'll break up with him, right?
Yes, really. Good for you. You can keep your son forever. Just don't bother me ever again.
I'm going to double-check this with my son. But this means that you're leaving the house to him, right? You're giving up your rights to the property? And, of course, letting him have everything?
In what world would that happen? That house is signed under my name and bought with my money. Which means that everything there is mine. I'm not giving up anything. Obviously letting him have anything. He can get out of my house and out of my life.
What? Where are we going to live? We can't go back to our old apartment. It's too small and dirty. We need a bigger and better place. We need your house.
How in the world should I know? You guys can just keep living in the apartment of yours. Or you can find another place to stay. Or you can live on the streets. I don't care. Just don't come near me or my house.
What do you say? This is all too different from what I've heard. I'm going to check with my son. He'll tell me the truth and I will know that you're lying.
This is different from what I've heard. But do whatever you want. Go ahead and check in with your son. See if he tells you the truth. That he loves you and he hates me or not. And does he want to marry me and does he want to live with me? Oh, it's also possible that he'll tell you that he's sorry for everything and that he wants to make it up to me. He changed his mind and wanted to be with me.
Several months later.
Hey, pick up your phone. I heard from Mom. She said she's sorry for what happened. Just stop being so petty and stubborn. You can't cancel our engagement over something so minor. We've been together for 3 years, for God's sake.
I'm not the petty or stubborn one in this conversation. You are. You're the one who can't see how wrong this is. You can't stand up to your mother. You didn't respect me or my feelings. So don't bother calling me again. I think I made it clear that we were through and I threw your ring at your face.
What are you talking about? It's just a tiny spat between partners. It happens all the time. It doesn't mean we have to throw the entire relationship away for something like that. We're in the process of getting our marriage license. We're supposed to be happy and excited.
I canceled that. I'm not going through with this sham of a marriage. I'm not spending my life with a criminal and her son. Yes, your mother is a criminal. She assaulted me. She punched me in the face. She gave me a black eye. And you did nothing to stop her. You did nothing to defend me. You didn't show me that you care.
I heard about the whole criminal thing as well. Mama just punched you, that's it. It was a heat of the moment thing. She didn't mean to hurt you. She was just angry and frustrated. There's no reason for you to be calling her a criminal over something like that. She's not a bad person. She's my mother. She loves me and she loves you too, deep down.
You're so delusional and pathetic. You and your mother are both messed up in the head. You have a sick and twisted relationship. You're more loyal to her than to me. You're always more afraid of her than of losing me. And all you are concerned about her feelings, not about mine.
You're just jealous and insecure. You're mad over the fact that my mama didn't approve of our marriage. Well, good news. She calmed down and gave her approval. She said she's willing to accept you as her daughter-in-law. She's willing to give us her blessing and let us be happy. Isn't that what you wanted?
Why would I be happy over this? Do you think I want her approval and her blessing? And why would I want to be her daughter-in-law? Answer me. Who would marry someone like you? If I become part of your family, I'll have to deal with your mother for the rest of my life. Ugh, thinking about that makes me crazy. I already said this. I canceled the marriage license and I'm filing a report of your mother. I'm pressing charges against her. I'm definitely taking her to court. She has to pay for what she did to me.
What? You're joking, right? You're not going to do that. You can't do that. I mean, we're trying to buy a house. We prepare to start a new life together. You can't ruin everything over a stupid fight.
We're trying to buy a house and start a new life together? Don't make me laugh. You're not trying to do anything. You're just leeching off me. I'm the one who is paying for the house. I used my money to buy the house and said that I would allow you to live there with me. I have to work hard to start a new life. It's just me saving up for our future. What are you doing?
What we planned on though, right? Just because you fought with Mom doesn't mean that you need to be doing all this. You had a bad day doesn't mean that you need to be throwing everything away. You're angry doesn't mean that you need to be hurting me like this.
You're so selfish. You just want to be pampered and coddled and catered to. The moment we agreed on getting married, you decided to show off your borderline incestuous relationship with your mother and expect everything to be okay. You let her interfere with our lives and expect me to be okay with it. You choose her over me and expect me to be okay with it? You're just a bum.
A bum? How could you call me a bum when I work hard every day to provide for us?
Don't make me laugh. You call that work? You barely make enough to cover your expenses. I'm the one who pays for most of the things we need. You always act like a gentleman when we go out to eat, but you're just a fraud. You know I'm the one who gives you the money before we enter the restaurant.
I'm just trying to impress you and make you happy. What's wrong with that? You never complained about these things before. You used to appreciate my gestures.
That's because I used to think you were a good person. But ever since your mama showed up, you changed. You became a spoiled brat who can't stand up to her.
What are you talking about? She's my mother. She loves me and wants the best for me. It's normal for any married couple to have some disagreements with their in-laws.
Disagreements? She assaulted me, Matthew. She punched me in the face because she didn't approve of our marriage. That's not normal. That's criminal. And you didn't do anything to stop her or defend me.
She was just angry and emotional. She didn't mean to hurt you. She apologized later, didn't she? She even gave us her blessing to get married. Isn't that what you wanted?
No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted you to stand by me and support me. I hope you respect me and love me, but you don't. You only care about your mother and yourself. You're a selfish bum. And I'm not going to marry you or be part of your family.
Wait, what? You can't do this to me. We're engaged. We're getting married. We've already applied for the marriage license.
I canceled that. I'm not going to waste my life with you and your criminal mother. I'm going to the police and filing a report against her. And I'm breaking up with you.
No, please, don't do this. We're family, Maddie. We love each other. Don't ruin everything over a small incident.
A small incident? She broke my nose, Matthew. She could have killed me. And you're still defending her. You don't love me. You love your mother more than me. And I don't want to be with you anymore. You're a bum. A pathetic bum. And you'll always be one. No matter how much you pretend to be a man.
That's not true. I'm a man. I'm a good man. And I love you more than anything. Please, don't leave me. Don't submit that report. You'll destroy our future. You'll destroy our family.
We don't have a future. We don't have a family. We have nothing. And I don't want anything to do with you or your mother. You're both toxic and abusive. And I'm better off without you. I'm going to buy the house we were looking at with my own money. And I'm going to live there alone. Without you.
But we plan to buy that house together.
Well, too bad. Those plans are cancelled. Just like our marriage. I don't want you and I don't need you. And I don't care what happens to you or your mother. You can go and live with her for the rest of your life. Or better yet, you can go to jail with her when I submit this report. Goodbye, Matthew, and good riddance.
Please, don't do this. I love you. I'm sorry for everything. Can't we just talk this over? Can't we just work this out?
No, we can't. There's nothing left to talk about. There's nothing left to work out. You've made your choice and I've made mine. Goodbye, Matthew. Don't ever call me again. After a long struggle, I mustered up the courage to submit the report on Kim, and she faced the consequences of her actions. She was charged with assault and ordered to cover my medical expenses. Additionally, she had to endure public humiliation and the loss of her son's trust. The two of them spiraled into despair and remorse, realizing that they had destroyed their lives. As for me, I discovered a new sense of purpose. I pursued a writing career and decided to create a novel loosely based on the events that transpired. My book generated a massive media frenzy. It served as a cautionary tale, depicting how a mother and son crossed the boundaries of a healthy relationship and became consumed by their obsession for each other. They showcased a distorted love that obliterated everything in its path, including themselves and those around them. My book served as a warning to anyone who might find themselves falling into the same trap.